Very much.
Okay, thank you.
Madam Clerk, please call the next public speaker.
Our next speaker is James Carden.
Good evening. Please identify yourself and proceed.
Mayor Hall, members of the City Council. My name is Jim Carden, and I'm a longtime resident of the city and have spent over 40 years teaching at every level of public education. In fact, I still work part-time at Bakersfield College teaching English as a second language. I'm here tonight to discuss Councilmember Couch's proposed resolution regarding immigrants and immigration. His resolution, in my view, calls for a three-pronged attack on the people at the heart of this community. We must see this for what it is, part of a national campaign of repression against immigrants, making them targets for discrimination and casting them as scapegoats. Over the past year, raids by militarized units of ICE, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, have swept into small factory communities, through local neighborhoods in the pitch dark of early morning, rounding up thousands of innocent people in dragnet operations, and detaining entire families, even deporting sole caregivers. Operation Return to Sender, as this program is called, has sent an ominous message to those of us who marched against repression last year. This entire program attempts to instill fear among immigrants as well as people of conscience. The withholding of city services from persons without documentation places the city in a position where it must act as ICE does, as a super cop. Furthermore, what kind of atmosphere does it create to even suggest withholding or restricting certain services to some of our fellow residents? In the face of this, Bakersfield should, as an act of conscience, declare itself a sanctuary against raids by agents of ICE and refuse to cooperate with them. This is not some harmless step to enforce the law, but an attempt to reshape the way we view our fellow human beings and to legitimize attacks against immigrants as fair and just. This brings to my mind the words of the German Lutheran pastor Martin Niemöller, who in World War II, while imprisoned in Nazi Germany, wrote these words: "First they came for the communist, but I didn't speak up because I wasn't a communist. Then they came for the Jews, but I wasn't a Jew, and I didn't speak up. Then they came for the trade unionist, but I didn't speak up because I wasn't a trade unionist. They came again, this time for the Catholics, but since I was a Protestant, I didn't speak up. Finally, they came for me, but by that time there was no one left to speak up on my behalf. It is time for caring and concerned people in this community to speak up." As a council,
I have to ask you to bring your statement to a close. Your 3 minutes is up.
Thank you. As a council, you must stand against this resolution. I implore you, I urge you to vote no when it comes before you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Clerk, please call the next item.